All rise for Judge Chris.
You guys like the new map?
I was gonna say, why does this look different?
This is Court TV, or whatever.
Nice.
Oh, Judge Chrissy.
If you look into the audience, you can see me. Mr. Poop, Hippie Poo, pooping in his hands and throwing it at women in the park.
Yeah.
Okay. Prosecutor, you are up.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor. So I'm just gonna throw out this piece of evidence first. There was a disturbing email from the accused place of work that got leaked. One of his coworkers, who we actually have here today, leaked it, and it says, quote, "I would really love to poop in my hand and throw it at women in the park." Thank you.
All right. Defense?
Well, as you know, the year is 2025, and I don't know about you guys, but we have a big issue of spam and phishing attempts. So that piece of email is 100% compared to an email you receive for a Nigerian prince. That email was actually caught by the IT team and sent to quarantine. So my client does not have an issue of throwing poop on emails. And he couldn't have been doing this because he, first of all, he wasn't at the park. He was at the doctor's. So how can he be at the park if he had a doctor appointment at the time of being accused?
Objection.
Go on.
His piece of evidence just says waiting at the doctor's. There's no doctor's note of any sort, Your Honor, and I just want to point that out.
That can be explained, Your Honor. So there's no doctor's note because while he was waiting at the doctor's, that is when he was arrested at the doctor's office. He never got a turn to get a doctor's note. So as you can look at his face, like, he has a runny nose right now. He never got treated.
All right. Objection overruled. Prosecutor, next piece of evidence or witness.
All right, I want to point out this piece of evidence here. This is a picture of a pigeon that had crash landed, and if you look closely, there's some feces on its white feathers. Now, Your Honor, I know I'm not in a position to really question you, but just humor me. Do pigeons usually have human feces on their wings? It's okay. You don't have to answer that. I will. No, they don't. This one did.
Didn't you say it was white though?
No. It was on the pigeon's white feather, so you could clearly see the brown human feces on its white feather. Thank you.
Okay. Defense.
That has nothing to do with my client. That is doesn't show anything about my client having to throw any poop. And if you actually look closely at what that evidence is, it's not even a real pigeon. It's fake. It's a toy.
Figurine. Interesting.
And so that means that's fake poop. That is part of the toy.
Objection, Your Honor.
You know, come on, get it. Let's keep doing
Go
that.
on.
Even
What is
though
the
it's a fake toy, I could see that now. The picture was a little blurry. I apologize, but however, it is still a pigeon with human feces on it.
Breaking news!
Your Honor, how he changed it from
Your Honor, you're speaking out of turn. This is hearsay.
Order. One at a time.
Thank you, Your Honor. Just to reiterate my last point, even though it's a figurine of a pigeon, still has human feces on it. Thank you. I'll be
Okay,
respectful.
my issue with that is I don't see how this is relevant to throwing poop at women, though.
Well, you see, I'm building my case. I'll get to that. I'd like to
I
call
hope so.
my first witness to the stand, please.
Okay.
Coworker. Coworker!
I mean,
Your Honor, please.
I can't do anything. I'm just here.
Your Honor.
Yeah.
Can you please?
Gotta do it. There you go.
Thank you. Matilda, would you please state your name?
You did it for me, but it is Matilda.
Your full name, I'm sorry.
Matilda.
Okay.
May I call you Tilly Tilly?
No, you cannot.
Prosecutor, I don't think this is helping your case so far.
Even though we promised not to reveal your identity because you were the source of the leaked email, could you just first explain to us how you got said email from the accused stating that, once again, he wanted to throw feces at women?
He's been really weird in the office forever, and he's always talking about stuff like that, and then he just sent the email to the entire company. It was kind of weird.
Gotcha. And you usually are one to notice when an email is fraudulent or spam, right?
Yeah, it's usually filled with like spelling errors and stuff like that.
And was that email to the company allegedly from the accused spam in your experience?
Usually I can spot spam, but I didn't see any notions of spam on that one, no.
Okay. All right, perfect. So, in conclusion, you got a legitimate email from the accused stating that he wanted to throw poop at women.
I would say yes.
Okay. Thank you. That's all, Your Honor.
Defense, would you like to cross-examine?
Yes.
You may. Oh, let's put that guy back there. Go ahead.
So you first said that my client is weird.
Generally, yes, in the office and through emails.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. That is your opinion. That's keep that in mind. What is protocol when you stand up from your desk?
Breaking news!
Interesting news.
So, from what I recall, it seems like my client took a bathroom break and forgot to lock his computer. So, someone was on his computer and sent this email. If you were saying it was sent from his account, even though IT said that this was a spam email, that doesn't make sense. So, I'd like to bring up this little piece of evidence that was found in your possession. It's a little black notebook. And that notebook contains a list of your enemies that you did not like in the office, like Linda and Judy and Bobby. Oh, I mean.
That is very true. I do have a list like that.
Okay, so you admit this is your list. And on that list is Mr. Pee Pee Poo.
That is also true.
Objection, Your Honor. How is this relevant to the case?
Let him continue.
You don't like Mr. Pee Pee Poo. You've called him weird.
I would say
So,
yes.
what is it not stopping you getting on his email, framing him, and try and send an email like that?
I wouldn't get on anybody else's email, but I will say I have seen him leave his computer unlocked, so it doesn't surprise me that someone else would frame it like this.
I rest for case.
Okay.
Your Honor, I'd like to call Santa Claus to the stand.
Breaking news!
You should have made that rhyme.
Solid work.
Santa Claus, you're on the stand.
Yes, Nicholas, would you state your name for the record?
You just.
It is Chris Kringle,
Thank you.
but
Mr.
others will
Mr.
say Saint Nicholas. Yes.
May I call you Santa?
You can.
Okay. Santa, is it true that you see us when we're sleeping?
Yes, I can.
Is it true that you see us when we're awake?
That is also true.
Okay. And just to be clear, you could tell if we've been bed or good.
Yes, I can.
All right. And Mr. Pippy Poo, when he was awake, did you or did you not see him at the park the other day?
I did.
And it was the same day he had those bean tacos, is that right?
I think he did, yes.
Okay. And you probably heard his stomach grumbling from the North Pole, is that
I
right?
object.
Your Honor.
Hold on. What is your objection?
He is. The witness isn't there, and he's claiming he can see people from across the world. With what
That is
technology?
what Santa Claus does, though. That
Thank
is
you,
the
Your
lore
Honor.
Does he
behind
have
it.
Continue.
proof of that?
However, I
technology?
will also say just because he can see doesn't mean he can hear things, like tummy rumbling.
Well, he didn't get to answer that question, Your Honor. The defense was so rude and objected.
Now, children. You can continue, prosecutor.
Thank you. Santa, so, the defense says you probably couldn't hear his stomach grumbling, but you did see him eat the bean tacos that day, right?
I did see him, yes.
And at the bar, he kept rubbing his belly, kept reaching into the back of his pants. Does that all sound correct when you were watching him while he was awake?
That is true, yes.
Okay. So I'm just going to ask you flat out. When that one woman, the poor, poor soul, walking her chihuahua in the park on a beautiful 72-degree day in December, you saw Mr. Pippy Poo throw the feces at said women. Is that right?
I did see that.
Thank you.
I
Thank you,
object.
Your Honor, I rest my case.
He's slandering my client.
Okay.
This is
Would
the
you like-
case.
Enough. Would you like to cross-examine Santa Claus?
Yes,
That's-
I would like to.
Okay. You may.
All right, Santa, you know who's on the naughty and nice list, correct?
I do.
Can you tell the whole courtroom what list the prosecutor is on? And why is it the naughty list?
He is trying to frame this man that is accused of throwing feces at women. He was throwing feces near women because there was someone else that was going to do something.
Irrelevant. So, as the courtroom heard, he is on the naughty list. Santa Claus. Can you
I object,
tell
Your
me
Honor.
why Mr. Pee Poo is on the nice list?
What is
He
your
does a
objection?
lot of good things. for
This is
charity.
irrelevant to the
How
case.
so?
Why does it matter if I am on the naughty or nice list?
Your
I'm not
Honor,
on
he is
trial.
interrupting.
Let the defense continue.
Thank you for
Don't shake your head at me. I can see it.
saying that he's on the nice list. No further questions for the witness.
Okay. Are we done with the witness then?
We're done. We're done with Santa. Thank you, Nicholas. I would love a skateboard.
Right. Prosecutor, next piece of evidence. Or next witness.
I have no further witnesses, Your Honor, but I would like to point out that there was what people are now saying was an endless eclipse, but really what happened was all the witnesses to this were in the park and actually got said thrown feces in their eyes, so did not see the sun until their eyes were washed out. Hence the endless eclipse. And, we all know there wasn't an actual eclipse, but why would every witness at the park say there was one? I don't think the defense has anything for this.
So you're saying that they couldn't see because of the eclipse?
No, because of feces in their eyes.
I feel like that would kind of be a good thing, though, in the eclipse.
No, there wasn't an actual eclipse. They just thought there was because they had feces in their eyes. Pay attention, Your Honor.
Just making sure I got your facts straight.
Okay.
I am allowed to question you in my court.
Right. Of course.
Of course. Okay. Glad we got that straight.
Yeah.
Defense.
He's saying this enters eclipse. That eclipse did not occur on that day. There is this old stamp that is.
Objection, Your Honor. I
commemorative
just said there
of-
wasn't an eclipse.
Yes.
Pay
you did
attention,
say
defense.
that. Enough. Let him continue.
Well, okay, I may have misheard, but I do want to go back to.
Do you want me to cross out that piece of evidence, and you want to present another
No,
card?
it's fine. It's fine.
Are you sure? Do you want to just
Yeah.
roll
Stays
with
on
punches?
record.
I just want to show this yellow postcard that was thrown around at that park that day. The prosecutor was very 10 toes down on there being the yellow poop. It wasn't poop that was thrown. It was these postcards that were thrown at the park for an event that my client had nothing to do with.
Throwing postcards?
Yeah, that's something the city kind of had planned. That had nothing to do. It's not yellow poop that was going thrown around. It's just yellow postcard that looks like people got mistaken for poop.
Interesting. You have used up all your slots. You may still call witness if you would like.
I'm good.
You have 2 pieces of evidence that you may present, prosecutor.
All right, doesn't seem like he wants to say anything else. How about we wrap this up, huh?
It would help if he was unmuted, though.
How long?
I was watching you talk for a while. I was
The whole
enjoying it.
time. The whole time.
Yes.
You answered me too.
I did, Nancy, which is the funnier thing.
I said no further evidence, Your Honor. I think we know the right thing to do.
You have no further evidence? Okay. Defense, one last chance for anything.
Just a closing statement, or will I get a chance to do that?
You have a chance to bring another witness if you'd like, or we can
No
just
witness.
proceed to closing.
We can proceed to closing.
Okay, prosecutor. Closing statements.
Closing statements. So as per my evidence, which was the disturbing email and the testimony from coworker and St. Nicholas, I think that the court can agree that this poor woman needs justice served to the accused because of the salmonella she got from the feces interface at the park. Thank you.
Salmonella all of a sudden?
Yeah, she got that. I forgot to mention that.
Wouldn't you think that would have been better brought up in the case, not the closing statements?
Maybe.
Closing statements, defense.
Yes, as all of the evidence that the prosecution tried showing, everything was refuted. Santa Claus even said that Mr. Pee Pee Poo is on the nice list, and he was.
Your
trying to
Honor, the
frame-
bailiff and the jury are horse.
You cannot speak anymore.
It was shown that that email was spam, and if it was sent from my client's computer, that the coworker has my client's name in her little black book. I just want to say that he's innocent and that tomorrow comes. Thank you.
Since we don't have jurors, I would like to hear what the other two like to say. Starting with the bailiff.
Wait, me?
If you don't have to give an opinion on the matter if you don't want to.
Frankly,
I know
Your
you're
Honor,
busy.
I do not believe there is enough evidence to condemn this man.
Second.
Wow. You don't have to listen to them, Your Honor.
I haven't really made up my mind. I'm just curious.
They've been
what
throwing
they said.
paper back and forth all day long.
Objection.
Get your employees, Your Honor.
Yeah, I was doing that. I don't know why I objected. He's got a point.
Well, given all the evidence presented to me, I am going to say that this was a very, very close case in both things. Witnesses were very key here. However, I just think the defense had a little bit more evidence to prove that they are innocent.
No,
So,
fuck you, Your Honor. You're not even a real judge anyway.
duckify him.
Duckify.
Not even a real judge.
Anyway,
Hey.
Got him.
These
close,
dirties.
close.
Oh god.
Can we? I feel like we're getting to this point. Can we just pick things that we haven't been yet?
Yeah, go ahead.
Whatever
Whatever you want.
I got you, Fred.
I have been the prosecutor though.
Oh, in that case, you can switch.
I've been the defense.
Actually, I want to do this.
Ooh, that's good. That's good.
Okay.
Yeah, the only thing.
Has anyone heard from James?
I can text him. The only thing that I haven't done after this is the bail.
I haven't done.
I can't believe Santa Claus didn't fucking sway you, Chris.
Santa Claus brought good points to both of you. It was
You
more
were a
so that
lovely witness, Ron.
it was more so the fucking pigeon thing that kind of like threw it out of whack for you.
Mike, ready up?
Yeah, the figurine. You got me
Yeah,
there,
once he
Beast
said it
Mode.
was a figurine, I was like, ooh, that doesn't sound good for
Yeah,
Mike.
you got me there, Beast Mode. You got me.
That's why I was trying to help. Be like, hey, you have more things to help you along, maybe, because you have chances. He does
No,
not.
I didn't, dude. I had some buns ass.
I
evidence.
know,
I
it
had,
sucks,
a
right?
Fucking scratched CD. What am I gonna do with that?
I don't know. Some of the cards they gave you were like, ugh.
I kind of wish they gave us prompts. Is there a way to do that?
There are
Because-
discords that you could find like pre-made other card decks
Interesting.
that you can download and use.
Wait. So at the top here it says default cards and
Yeah, if you mod it to where you can have other card decks, is what I'm saying. You can have like other prompt
But
evidence
but the
cards.
cards are just evidence though, right?
Correct. But
So like, is there a way to give prompts, or we just like use the
you
prompts
can't do
from-
custom.
Yeah.
You would have to probably mod it to a way where you can do custom, but then again, you'd be sitting there typing out custom cards.
I just feel like it'd be easier almost to like argue a completely random, like funny case, but we've been doing good.
Yeah.
We're all set.
Bailiff.
You gotta do the thing, B Smoke.
Bailiff.
Oh, all rise for Miss Judge Kelly.
Mr. Superman.
You gotta drop the ball there, bud.
Gonna be doing this for the rest of the game.
Fred, please no. It shakes the screen constantly.
Bailiff.
Oh, I said it.
He did.
I was muted. I said something pretty good. All rise for Honorable Judge Sturf.
All right. Prosecutor, if you could present your case.
So, is the case going to be like anything like Ron's drawings?
Unacceptable.
Nah.
What?
You don't talk to Ron like that.
By the way, the witnesses are not policeman and expert. It's actually Consuela and Sid the Sloth.
Okay.
Just so you guys know.
Does look like Sid.
Consuela though.
Yeah, she's disguised as a policeman.
Oi.
Who did that?
soon as I fucking take him off.
Did you handcuff me? Oh, why am I over here? Oh,
Oh, is that what that does? The defendant Towley is accused of being high while on duty as a security guard. Prosecutor Brown, present your case.
What is that for?
Yes. This towel is almost high all the time. I don't know how he got this job as security guard, but when we looked at him as a security guard for this residence, he was so high it was unbelievable how anything was being secure. And that's all I have to say.
Okay. Defending attorney,
Oh.
present your argument.
You gotta,
am I being called to the stand?
witness, huh?
You are not.
I
You
messed
got
it.
scroll wheel. Not that.
Yeah, I
That's
still have the light.
There we are. Your Honor, my defendant has been through a lot. And these baseless allegations, in an attempt to slander my client, I personally take offense to. I'm going to start with Exhibit A, which is this used tea bag. The prosecutor wants to just assume. Thank you so much. No, because he's got the echo. Yeah, so, as I will continue, the prosecution is taking my client, who's an upstanding citizen, really, just trying to work a 9 to 5, support his kids. He's got 3. He had a cup of tea. That is an accurate statement. And there was a little bit of lavender in there. And that was not a crime. Nothing he did was wrong. But he was a little drowsy, and he did fall asleep on shift. My client is not arguing that that's not true. What he is arguing is that he was under the influence of anything other than a simple cup of tea.
I would
prosecutor.
like to present this evidence that we found next to the belongings of the accused. He had a sticky page book. What could you possibly be doing that you'd have a sticky page book and just having a cup of tea?
Breaking news, said the judge.
This man is high all the time. He's obviously just not even paying attention to anything we're even saying right now. That's all I have to say.
Defending attorney.
Apologies, Your Honor. I had to consult with my client for a moment. Your Honor, if I may, a sticky page book has nothing to do with the case at hand. He's being accused of being under the influence while on duty. That being said, I actually can explain this sticky nonsense. Now, my client is divorced with 3 children. He's on the dating apps, on the Tinder and the Bumble and whatnot, and he was supposed to have a meeting with a lady towel, and unfortunately, he was left unread. My client is not a perfect man, and some things did happen while he was on duty, but one thing I can say to the prosecutor is that one thing that did not happen on duty was my client being under the influence of drugs.
All right, if that's all, Prosecutor Brown.
I would also like to present this incognito costume. If you were someone that was trying to pursue love with the dating apps, why would you want to wear a costume other than you were hiding the fact that you were clearly under the influence and didn't want to be seen as
Your Honor,
such?
if I may interject, please.
Carry on.
My client is a towel. And he is looking for love. But, as you can see, he is not the most breathtaking towel you've ever met. These dating apps, a lot of people change details about themselves. You might be familiar with the term catfishing, correct? You don't have to be truthful on these apps. It's not against the law. And, so what if he had glasses and a mustache? I don't think that has anything to do with the case at hand.
Sustained. Prosecutor?
I would like to actually present a witness in the stand. I'd like to call...
Breaking news!
I would like to call this policeman that we had come when we were witnessing disruptive behavior between the accused.
Carry on.
Oh, sir, can you identify yourself for the court, please?
No, Mr. Policeman, no here.
All right. That's a little bit of a problem because you definitely weren't at the scene when I called the police to have this man investigated because he was clearly high at that time.
State of questions.
I need more lemon pledge. Sorry. Question?
Would more lemon pledge get you to say what happened that day?
Yes.
Okay. So if we get you more lemon pledge, can you talk about what you saw?
Of course.
Okay,
Your
so
Honor,
we're gonna
make
get
the
you more lemon pledge.
Thank you, bailiff.
I was just telling.
Your Honor, I'd like to make a motion. I make a motion that we turn the journalist into a duck.
I did not mean to do that.
Alakazam.
Grumble, it's a policeman now.
Oh, okay, he's a policeman now. Go ahead, Ron. Or, prosecutor.
Yeah,
Okay,
Ron,
yes.
go ahead.
So when I called you to the scene because we were having some disruptive behavior, what did you see?
I saw a couple joints on the floor next to the towel. I didn't see him on any day naps or anything like that, but I took a hit of one of them joints, and it was that bomb ass dank ass perp skirt from up north. And yeah.
Excuse
That
me,
is
if I may
fantastic.
interject. Why has your voice changed so substantially,
He's
officer?
a policeman now.
Yeah,
He
you
was
guys gave,
always
you
a
guys
policeman.
gave Consuela the lemon pledge, so she got me up here. She just wanted the court to get her some lemon.
I would like to point out that the only person that's been on the stand was Officer doing a Consuela voice.
It
Make
must
motion.
have been. You see, I told you that weed was good.
Sorry, Prosecutor Brown, carry on.
Yeah, sorry, Mr. Brown. Go ahead.
And when you saw and you said you tried one of those joints yourself?
I did, but don't tell my boss.
Absolutely no. But I wanted to make sure that you
This is on record, right?
looked at the accused and saw what I saw, that his eyes were clearly bloodshot and he was on something.
Yeah. You know, at first I looked in the mirror and I was like, damn, your eyes are red as hell. And then I realized I was looking at myself. So then I looked at the witness and yes, his eyes matched mine. They were just as red as mine. I seen it.
Perfect.
You
That's
are the
all I have.
witness.
Thank you.
Your Honor, I'd like to cross-examine the witness, please.
Absolutely.
Officer, by any
Sorry,
chance...
what's your name?
It's none of your business. By any chance, do you frequent the Applebee's on Route 12?
Yeah, I
Your
do.
Honor, I'd like to present some evidence, please. On exactly April 14th of 2024, were you or were you not at the Applebee's?
Yeah.
That
That was a football Sunday.
Yeah. And by any chance, did you happen to see the defendant there?
Yeah, he was there. He had a couple with me. It was a bad game for the Jets.
Yeah, so, officer, did you have any conversations with my client? while you were at the Applebee's?
We might have talked about that new dispensary that just popped up, but nothing really. We didn't get anything. We were just talking.
So are you arguing against the evidence that there was a dispute at the restaurant?
Yeah, it wasn't really a dispute. There was just some Patriots fans there, and we got a little heated and stuff like that. But it's all good. It's all good.
Officer, do you know what team my client roots for?
No.
Your Honor, I make a motion that the witness is dismissed. My client is a New England Patriots fan, and I would venture that his testimony is biased against my client.
While I don't agree with your reasoning, I do agree that this witness has clearly proven himself incapable of giving a reliable testimony.
Your Honor, can I object?
No, you cannot!
Bailiff?
See the witness out.
Bailiff, I need something a little stronger.
Alakazam. God damn.
Prosecutor, I believe if you have any evidence that you'd like to present, now is your time.
Yeah, I would like to. There's so much to choose from. I would say if he is a father of 3 and on the dating apps, why does he need a rental car? And how can he afford one?
Is it my turn?
Yeah. Sorry.
That's all
okay,
I
it's
got.
not. Apparently I'm in the cuffs. Fantastic. Oh, no, now the witness is back.
Call that witness.
Oh, I see what I've done. They should have different buttons for that.
Yeah, I know. That's a little ridiculous. Your Honor, I can absolutely explain that. So, prior to the incident that happened with the officer at the Applebee's, my client was involved in a motor vehicle accident. I'm going to further prove that the police department is biased against my client because, as you can see on his driver's license, he got multiple points for this accident that happened. His vehicle was damaged in the incident, and the officers that responded, obviously biased against my client for being a towel, they issued him summonses and they issued him tickets, and now he has so many points on his license and a wrecked car. The best that my client can do is get a rental. He has to get to work, obviously. He can't afford to just Uber all the way to work and back and forth. He had to get a rental car. He has 3 kids to support, and he's just a poor man trying to do his job. I don't see what this has to do with the case.
Prosecutor Brown?
I would like to say that I also found this empty wine bottle at the rental car. So I think this towel is actually even more troublesome because aside from being high all the time, he's clearly drinking while driving, and that is just not okay. It's amazing that he even has the rental car still.
Attorney rebuttal to that?
I was waiting for the bell. Yeah, this is obviously just speculation. Yeah, there was a wine bottle in the car, absolutely. During the collision, the bottle slammed against the side, it broke, and all the wine went across the floor. You know, to be fair, my client was not charged with DUI in this incident. So, it's one or the other. Was the client drinking, or was he smoking? Was he under the influence, or did he just get involved in an accident? I still don't see how this has to do anything with the case.
To be clear, Prosecutor Brown, was the empty wine bottle broken, or was it whole?
It was whole. It was just empty.
Okay, yeah, I couldn't talk for a second there. See, obviously, even the bailiff has some sort of just a vendetta against my client. I can't even speak in defense of him. I consider... see what I'm talking about? It was crazy.
Bailiff?
Your Honor, he can still speak. He's just on paper.
Yeah, I couldn't talk. I don't know. I see, this is what I'm saying.
I smacked you to get you out of the
Do you need me anymore, Ron?
Thank you.
Bailiff?
Alakazam, goddamn.
Your Honor, it just seems that my client is just getting attacked from left and right and center, and I've presented enough evidence, in my opinion, you know, whether or not... I have evidence, so if you could just... Thank you. You know, we were talking about the mug before. My client, he just had a cup of tea. There's nothing wrong with that. And while the prosecutor is saying
Breaking news!
Ron, remember you said you were gonna give me some of that.
Your
Yeah,
Honor,
like I say, goddamn.
even the journalists are against my client. I have my last piece of evidence that I'd like to submit for the jury. It's a chipped mug. Now, this was found to the side of the wine bottle, which the prosecutor is saying isn't broken. I am saying that it was broken. And right next to it was a mug, the same mug that my client was drinking his tea from. Now, the mug was chipped. How is it possible that the mug was chipped but the wine bottle wasn't broken?
Okay.
Promise me weed.
Prosecutor Brown,
Promise.
do you have a last piece of evidence that you would like to put
I would
forward?
like to present the last piece of evidence, and that is that after I called out Mr. Towley that he was high on the job,
You
a
got two
crow
witnesses.
was cawing. And when has there ever been a crow cawing and there's not been something bad that happens? Clearly,
Please don't.
this towel is guilty.
Please don't,
That's all I have
bailiff.
to say.
All right. We're just going to go to the closing statements. Attorney, we're going to start with you.
Your Honor, I'm sorry. Is there a
Like I
bathroom?
say, goddamn.
Your Honor, it's normal for the defense to be able to submit last for their closing statements.
Don't.
This is
Bailiff.
his courtroom. How dare you?
Prosecutor Brown, go ahead.
You'll stay in cuff and torture.
It's like I've said. I mean, this guy's high all the time. He had a sticky page book. Why does he have an incognito costume if
It's
he's
about-
going on dates and on dating apps? A rental car, okay, if you got your car, messed up, that's fine. But if you had an empty wine bottle in the rental car now, there's clearly a bigger problem. You're high all the time, you're drinking all the time, and then to finalize the thing, a crow was cawing when I called you out on all of this. Tally's guilty. Please do the
You
right
gotta
thing.
call your second witness, Ron. You got-
Sorry.
Attorney, your
Your
closing
Honor,
statement, please.
it has been the entire time that the prosecutor
Mr.
has
Judge.
done nothing but slander my client. He says he's high all the time. He has no evidence of that. The patrolman said that he
Mr.
found
Judge, you
joints,
think I could just
but
go
he-
to the bathroom? I'm sorry.
but he can't prove that those joints belong to my client. If you look at the evidence that I've presented, the evidence that my client was simply having a
I
cup of
just gotta
tea.
go so bad.
Bailiff, please leave him as a duck.
Yeah, just keep him that way. All the evidence that has been presented by the prosecution does nothing but speculate that my client's a bad guy. He brings on a witness that we know is biased from a previous dispute. We have a used tea bag, which obviously my client was just having a nice cup of tea. We have the chip mug, and the driver's license shows about the accident that proves why he was in a rental car. Everything is speculatory from the prosecutor. My client has 3 children. He
Gonna
just
pee
wants
my
to go home
goddamn
to.
motherfucking pants, bro.
Bailiff!
Please let poor Towley be free and let him be with his children.
All right. I would like to take a
That's
quick
it,
second to review this evidence. Please
Can I
leave
please?
this witness as a duck. Bailiff.
Yeah, like I say, goddamn.
Thank you. All right. I want to make this very clear. And I mean this so sincerely. Not a single piece of evidence from either attorneys was remotely relevant to this case.
He's not
The
wrong.
used tea bag, the red message, the restaurant dispute, the driver's license, the chip mug, none of which made any sense. Ron, what does a sticky paged book have to do with somebody smoking weed on duty as a security guard? Incognito costume makes no sense. Rental car, empty
Yes,
wine
it
bottle,
does.
crow cawing. Despite all of that, the breaking news shows clear evidence that Towley was very high and driving under the influence of alcohol. However, there is no proof that while he was high,
Sticky notebook might have been
he
my
was
fault.
working as a security guard.
Does that shit
And-
expire, or are you letting him go?
He's letting him
No,
go.
he's letting him go.
Okay.
It doesn't
And the-
expire.
Mr.
drunk
Fred, Your
driving.
Honor, I gotta go to the bathroom,
Bailiff!
please.
And the drunk driving is not what he's on trial for. So I I have to rule not guilty.
My opinion, no.
Incognito costume.
Incognito costume.
Listen, my evidence was pretty decent, I thought.